we're thinking about facelift surgery or a facelift procedure, there are a lot of varieties for facelifts. So to be honest, to decide what to go for, a doctor has to examine you, an aesthetic plastic surgeon has to examine you, understand your tissues, understand your problem concerns, your mid-face, forehead or lower face, what needs to be worked on more, or your neck for that matter, and then decide about the ideal treatment procedure which are most suitable for you. Now, if you are in your mid-30s or mid-40s for that matter, and you have started bothering about some amount of skin sag and drooping of your mid-face or volume loss, a very simple procedure for facelift is called as a liquid facelift, in which we use fillers or botulinum toxin, or maybe even add on some silhouette softs to achieve a more rejuvenated and a lifted look. This is called as a liquid facelift, and for certain individuals it works really nice. Okay. So now Silhouette Soft is now in India. I'm one of the official trainers for the country. We used to have a lot of thread lifts available in India till now, but they were mostly from Chinese and Korea, and I don't think these cogs threads or threads they work at all. I have been disappointed with their use and I've not been using them in my practice. Silhouette Soft is the only USFDA approved thread which is available in India, or for that matter in the world. So what it does is, for someone in the late 30s, mid 40s, or even in their early 50s, if they want some amount of lift and they don't have enough amount of affordability as far as the cost is concerned, or even as amount of the downtime which a facelift surgery gives you. You'll have some amount of scars, bruise and swelling after a facelift surgery, which there for next couple of weeks. If you can't afford that, then a Silhouette Soft is a very good option for you. You don't have that much amount of downtime. You get an instant result. You can see the lift. The result which you see also keeps improving for next couple of months because of collagen stimulation. Obviously, it cannot replace a result of a facelift or neck lift surgery, but the result which you get is very natural. You get a very beautiful result for most of the faces, the neck. Come and meet us and discuss about it. We can show you a lot of pictures of the patients who have got silhouette facelifts done, and I'm sure this is going to change the aesthetic practice in our country. If you have slightly more aging than that and you have more amount of sag, you can go for a mini facelift. In mini facelift, there's an incision in front of the ear till the end of the ear lobule, just a bit behind, and we lift the lower half of the face and just a touch of the middle half of the face, and we achieve a lifting of your lower face. This has a limited incision, so a limited result. We can't handle neck with this, but you can get a good amount of jawline contouring and the lower half of face contouring. Coming to the classical facelift, we usually combine it along with the neck lift as well. So we have a classical face and neck lift. Incision in this procedure ranges from the upper helical margin or maybe just above it as well, go along the ear and then back in the back of the neck. And this procedure helps us achieve a complete lift of the mid face, lower face as well as the neck. So if you are in your early 60s or later than that, and you have good amount of sag, we can achieve a very good lift with a face and neck lift procedure. This has almost a universal appeal. Although you get a scar, but these scars are very inconspicuous because they're sutured with a very fine stitch. Don't see them most commonly, and you can achieve a good lift. If you want some volume restoration along with that, we usually combine it with fat grafting. We can do some lipo in your abdomen or your thighs, extract some fat, treat it, and then inject it in, especially in your mid face. So you get good amount of volume restoration with the fat, and along with the neck lift and facelift, you get good lift. Now, endoscopic facelift is a procedure which is initially or more suitably tackling the aging of the upper half of the face. So if you think you have a lot of wrinkles on your forehead and you want a longer lasting procedure to correct it, you want your eyebrows to be lifted, and endoscopic facelift can be used. In this procedure, we make incisions behind the hairline. There are 4 or 5 small incisions behind the hairline, so nobody sees any scars. We go in and lift the tissues up and restore your youthfulness, and you get a more rejuvenated look for the upper half of the face.